women who are in their late 30s, 40 years old, and don't have children, how can they stay positive and optimistic in their SLAA journey about the possibility of finding a healthy partner and have a child? Thank you. Oh, great question. So, part of the problem with that scenario is what I just shared, is that we don't date for a period of, it's typically a year, and we're trying to learn how to become intentionally autonomous women. We're trying to learn how to become a sovereign nation and to have a healthy relationship within ourselves and within our fellows. Like, how we relate to each other is so important. So how to be optimistic. First, we have to look at why we're abstaining and why we're here. Like, if we got into a relationship, so many just want to be married and just start having children. But, I certainly can't say that I have any regrets about having my son. My son is just, the be all and end all for me. But, it is very difficult not to regret that I married a very damaging man. And not only was he damaging to me, he's damaging to my son. And so what I would encourage women to really think and feel is, I'm becoming the healthiest woman I can become so that I find a healthy partner and so that I'm able to provide a healthy father for my children in that event. So the patience, that it takes to be able to do that is, how to stay optimistic is just every day saying, I'm becoming the best woman that I can be. One of the assignments that I like to give women in certain circumstances is to make a list of all the healthy things that you bring to a relationship. Because when I can see the healthy things that I bring to a relationship, then I expect somebody who's equally as healthy. The concept of water seeks its own level. Like, I want somebody who's as healthy as I am. Well, I can't attract somebody who's healthy if I'm still sorting through things. But we don't wait till we're perfect, because that's never going to happen. So I would say stay optimistic and know that you're becoming the best woman that you can be. And if having a child is just so important, I would definitely encourage women to look into, freezing their eggs. I did, and the doctor laughed at me because I was too old by that time. But I'm glad I did. I went to every effort I could to have another child. So that's what I would say is, like, stay connected to your higher power and really building a rich life. Like, part of our lives before were so focused on romantic obsessions that we didn't build a rich, flourishing life and like having interests. I love when I read on some of the dating apps that a man will say, all these different interests that he has. And then he'll say, but I'm looking for a woman who has a whole world of her own interests that I can enjoy with her too. Like, wow, I love it, because I want to maintain the connection to my own life. And so if someone thinks that all I'm going to do is meld into theirs, that's just not going to work, because I'm going to enjoy what somebody else brings to the table, but at the same time, I'm going to stay really attached to my own life.